Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And I promise you this, above all else, I'm going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, and I'm going to make you all learn to love it because you'll have no choice. It's time!
Welcome to the Probably Wrong Podcast. Tony, Mike, Dave, with special guest, Rye, the wrestling guy. Like that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So the boys are here, we're caffeinated and aggravated, and we're about to take it out on you.
Okay.
Good start.
That was good. It's much better when he controls the show.
No doubt.
No, it's not. I can't do any of this stuff.
Well,
I didn't know we were live for like 5 minutes.
yeah, voice-wise. Yeah, we just did our little wrestling show. It will be up for everybody on Friday before Survivor Series this weekend. And I'm not good in that spot. I was kind of hoping Ryan would shush me and take over. I mean, he's too polite.
Yeah, no, it's not. That's not his style.
It's our show. Like, it's not like, you know.
He's afraid to step on toes. I get it.
But I wish he did, because I didn't, you know, that's not where I...
That's not your specialty.
No.
He needs to be invited to the party. He can't
That's
stop.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like to be the center of attention. I like to take over.
Yeah, maybe you have your son do it. I think he'd be good.
He's fiending to get up here.
Oh, yeah, I think
See
he'd
the
be
scratch marks?
Yeah.
You made a pull up.
I had to pull him out of here even for the wrestling
I think
show.
he'd be
I'm
real
like,
good. Give him a little, intro.
Yeah. I mean, he's got some stuff. He's got some YouTube videos out there.
Yeah? Nice,
They're itching to get back up out here.
Oh, I love it.
He loves it in our intro that his picture's still there.
Yep.
Nice.
And he's up to date on the shit talking. I just had a conversation with him.
Yeah. You just got mauled. Yeah. Not too long ago.
They are Snellgrove children.
Yeah.
They don't
God.
know how to bite their tongue.
Yeah, and then your daughter said Dave has no muscles. That happened about 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, wow, she told me I'm not good at anything. That's why I don't have a job. And then Dave has no muscles.
I mean, I said I don't, so.
Wow. We missed a lot down there.
Yeah. Happens fast in this Snellgrove house.
Dalton goes, show me yours. I go, I don't have any.
And then she made a wise-ass
She goes,
comment.
"You need
and
to
your
work
wife
out."
said, well, that's Mike's daughter. I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, you know. Gotta teach them young.
Yeah. You gotta be tough. You gotta be resilient in this world, and I think they're gonna be.
You need thick skin. You know, you need to be quick with the words sometimes.
I thought you said dick skin.
Oh, here we go. It's starting already.
Did he say that?
No, I did not say that.
Tony, I'm not sure he said that one.
His mind is still on Celebrini Thick and Meaty from last week. You know?
Oh, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show.
I like that slogan, though. That's the best thing that Justin Elwood has ever brought to that show was last week, the slogan, Probably Wrong Podcast, thick and meaty like Celebrini.
Yeah, and that's probably the only good thing he'll ever bring to the show.
It worked.
Is that why you fired him? Because that's all he had?
He nailed it.
Yeah.
Dave came in and stole his thunder.
Yeah.
That's it. And he didn't want to fight for it. I said we set it up out there. Last man standing gets it. Dave was here.
To be honest, nothing against Justin, but Dave is a much better fit for me and you.
Yeah, because he doesn't argue with our takes.
Yeah, and he's a little bit more calm. When it's me, you, and Justin, it's three hotheads going at it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
When you say he doesn't argue with our takes, you mean he doesn't argue with you?
Yeah, he didn't argue with anyone else.
He didn't argue with you.
Yeah. But it was too much. It was too much fire.
Yeah.
And it was
we couldn't have an hour show of us just fighting.
It was wearing on me. I'm not going to lie. It was making the show unenjoyable.
Yeah. There's many comments that we got that were like, "Do you guys actually even like each other?" You remember those comments?
Sometimes I'd peek a look over at Dave, not because I think he's hot, but I'd be like, "Dude, what the hell's going on here?" And we'd look at each other, and we'd be like,
Are they going to duke it out right now?
And half the things that I would fight with Justin on, I didn't even mean. But he was just
So easy to get him
there
going.
was something the way Justin would approach a take, and it would just set me off.
Yeah.
And then I'd get so take committed in something that I didn't even stand behind.
Yeah.
Are these archives available?
Yes, they are.
Well,
no, actually they're not. They're not. Facebook got rid of them.
Yeah, Facebook deletes videos after 1 month now.
Yeah, they used to all be available.
You would have had a million good reels, the two of you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you find out who someone's favorite player is, and you just find a way to tear them down and get under that person's skin. And it could be someone that you like or you don't know anything
Talking
about.
about a Bruins goalie?
He does it. He does it to me with Swayman. He does it to Elwood with Trevor Story.
He tried doing it to me with Chris Sale. I could give two shits about Chris Sale. And
No, you did get a little. One of the shows I got under your skin a little bit.
it was
finally.
about Chris Sale, though.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't really care about Chris Sale. But I don't think I really have that athlete that I care too much about. So,
But we agree a lot, so it's probably...
yeah, which is weird because the show started because we don't agree. We didn't agree a lot.
Evolving.
Yeah, one of us is. I'd like to say it's him. I'd like to think I was already there. It might be the opposite. I don't know.
All right, let's get into last week.
Okay.
The Patriots squeak by, a sloppy win, but a win.
Hold on.
And we got the Bengals.
You gonna say it?
A win's a win. Ryan, you're the football guy.
What's the win then?
Especially this late in the season when you're going for seeding.
Yeah, you
Other teams are losing.
10, 11 wins now, so it doesn't matter how you get them.
It's disheartening how they won, though. It was the Bengals were such a bad team without Burrow, without Chase, and we scored one touchdown against them. It was bad. Would they have seven straight plays from the 1 yard line? Couldn't get in the end zone.
That's a problem.
That wasn't great.
Hence the sloppiness.
That wasn't great.
It wasn't just sloppiness, though. It was just piss poor.
Right. But you were on the road. You were down 10. You found a way to come back in a game that you weren't playing well. You know,
Joe Flacco threw the ball to Jones.
Right, but Drake May was also throwing the ball. You know,
He was a little erratic.
Oh, that was scary early on.
I think we show a lot of warts with our offensive line in that game, especially at the goal line, where you can't... That's man-on-man football.
Did you say show a lot of warts?
Yeah, our offensive line have a lot of warts. That's a saying, Mike.
They don't have that one guy that can just bully.
I didn't know where I could lead him into that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know where I could get him to go.
Yeah.
That must be a Worcester saying.
Yeah. I've never heard that, so I just kind of went with it.
It's a high school football coach. He looks out there and goes, man, look at all those warts.
Yeah, a lot of warts out there. A lot of warts on the
All
field.
right, let me dumb it down.
I'll be out tonight. There'll be a lot of warts out tonight. Yeah. Hopefully, I don't pick any up.
You're not going to see him until you get home.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't have them.
The offensive line is the wart of the team. To be frank, it's the ugliness.
Right, and we had an offensive line that got banged up. We lost a left tackle. We lost a left
Sorry.
guard.
That was my fault.
Yeah, you wore the shirt. And we lost Morgan Moses for part of the game.
And all right,
So we had a lot of bad things happening in our direction, and we found a way to win a game on the road that we probably should have won anyways, but you're on the road, you're down 10-0, you have all these injuries. A win's a win, right?
Well, a win is a win, but we're 8-point favorites. We won by 6, so it's that don't matter at the end of the day. We won the game, but it was ugly. Ugly is the best adjective to use.
Yeah.
I believe it says sloppy.
Sloppy.
Same thing. Maybe tonight.
There'll be a lot of that tonight.
Ugly and sloppy.
Philip Grant chimes in. Will he catch you at Speedwell tonight?
No.
He is officially a bouncer again.
All right. I haven't been to Plymouth in a while. David.
Wait, is Speedwell big enough to have a bouncer?
I mean, Phil's a pretty big bouncer, too.
I went in there once for food, and I didn't think there was enough room.
And chicken wings are delicious, by the way.
Are they? Okay.
They're very good. But with Proof being closed, they probably get the Main Street overflow.
I just didn't think it was
What
big
an
enough.
overflow that it is.
It's not huge, but you probably need a bouncer or two if you're getting overflow from other bars.
Is there like a number, like capacity-wise, you would need for a bouncer?
I think it's more of like a roughness
Okay.
on a Saturday night, because if these people are out, they're going to need a bouncer, right?
Shouldn't the expert team kind of let us know?
Yeah, Phil.
We're delayed. It's a
delayed.
delay.
Okay, all right.
So, but yeah, if you go to Speedwell tonight and you see Philip Grant at the door, mention the Probably Wrong podcast, and you will get in.
Just like you normally would if you didn't mention it. But we want the publicity, please.
You'll get a firm handshake on the way in.
Phil chimes
He
in.
might tell you to leave.
They have 4 in total. 4 in total, 2 a night to have a backup. Tina asks, Phil, do they have music?
Tina likes to dance.
Yes. Do they have music at Speedwell?
Tina, not only does Tina like to dance, she likes to rough it up on the dance floor. She's a tough chick.
An aggressive dancer?
She's an aggressive dancer.
Okay.
She's if there's a guy that comes in her way and she doesn't want him near, she'll grab him by the face and just push him out of the way. No fear.
Is that how Dave hurt his back? Aggressive dancing?
Yeah. Yep. That's why he does what he's told.
That's right.
Yep.
Phil, they have weekends, live music till 10-ish.
What a plug.
Yep.
10-ish.
10-ish.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Usually what time I start going out.
Tina's looking for music till about 1 a.m.
Yeah, so am I.
That's very late.
Yeah.
Very late.
So Rye, the football guy,
Yep.
not just the wrestling guy. So what do you think of the win? Like, huge, right? At this point?
Well, you showed you could win a game when Drake May doesn't have it. You don't have the offensive line. And the defense is your strength. And honestly, the defensive line is our strength. Going forward, I'd rather have a great defensive line and a bad offensive line than the other way around.
Because sometimes the quarterback can make up for a bad offensive line.
And the scheme and everything
Yep,
like that.
yep.
It's situational stuff. The formations will line. The tight ends, stuff like that. You can manipulate an offensive line.
We're going to see the Patriots have to do that for the next few weeks with 2 guys out.
And
Well,
it's not a bad idea.
Defensive line, that it's a noticeable loss with Williams not being in there.
Yeah.
I mean, they were the top run-stopping team in the league, and they gave up some yards to Chase Brown. I think he had over 100.
Right, and nobody else was getting over 50. And he had over 100. Go ahead, Snelly.
I know we already went past this, but Phil chimes in again. They have the best wings in Plymouth.
They do.
And that you can hear Main Street's music. So there's.
All right, there you go.
Stay
Tina.
later.
So you get to dance to Main Street's music.
Oh, they're wing, and they have
That's
a variety
hilarious.
of different flavors for the wings. Wings, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Bam. So,
What do we think we're going to expect Monday night versus the Giants?
I
Do we
think
think this is the trap game?
Perhaps it's
Jackson Dart's coming back, right?
and the recipe wise, the Giants are really good up front, and they have a new DC, so they're going to probably want to bring pressure
and expose that left side. I don't think it's a trap game because I don't think we're going in full strength. I think this is potentially a scary game because we're going to have issues on the left. Is that a trap, or are we down a few guys?
If you optics wise, again, another game where we're more than a touchdown favorite.
Right.
So theoretically, I guess that would be the trap game, the definition of the trap game, like
Right.
Cincinnati was in a way. And we're coming into our bye after this game, correct?
Yes.
So that's another factor, an angle of the trap.
But I think we've already had so many trap games along the way, and we've won all of them.
Yeah.
So I think if we lose, I think they found a way to take advantage of a weak left side of the line. I don't think that's a trap. I think I think we need to find a way to survive this game and then go into the bye, and not only to help people get healthy, but to coach up the guys that are going to be playing on the left side of the line.
Yeah.
I think this is a huge game
Huge.
for Drake May.
Huge game for Drake May. Huge game for the team.
This is his
Huge game for the season.
First Monday night game. He needs to come out. He's had a couple slow starts.
Yeah.
He can't come out that way this Monday night game. And I know we're playing the Giants, but this Giants team, as much as they suck, they don't suck.
They're good.
Right?
They can score.
They're
Yeah.
in games. They're in games.
The problem with them is they forget that it's a 4-quarter game, and they've lost a bunch of their games in the 4th quarter.
They had the Lions beat.
They've had a lot of teams.
They had Denver.
Yeah.
Denver
Denver
scored
beat-
like 35 points in the 4th quarter or something stupid.
The Denver
So,
Lions are top 10 teams in this league. So
Well, Lions,
talent
not so much in
talent wise.
I know.
We'll
Mike
get to
wants
that.
to get into the Lions. We won't go there yet.
Yeah, but you need this win. You need it.
Yeah.
And then you have the time off.
Even if they do lose this, though, you go into the bye, you reset, you come out stronger.
Against
So,
Baltimore, right?
right. Yes, to me, you don't need this win. It's great if they win it.
Buffalo.
It's great if they go to 11-2. It's
what it is.
awesome that they keep pace. But if this was the game that they were to lose, this is the game that's like, okay,
I think,
you know, now you can reset. Now you can take your break. You can hopefully get a couple guys healthy. You can reassess, come up with a better game plan, hopefully get Drake May dialed in, and then go in fully rested and attack Baltimore. Right?
Buffalo.
Sorry, and that's what I mean. Because then you want to go into Buffalo and you want to sweep them. So this is why I'm like, it doesn't hurt us.
I want that number 1 seed. I don't think this team is capable of winning 3 playoff games.
We are undefeated on the road, but still going into Denver late in this, that's a whole other.
Yeah,
That's a whole scenario you don't want to do.
seed.
But
And
right
when
now-
I say we need this game, we're going to make the playoffs.
Yes.
And we're going to have a home,
We're-
right? We're probably going to have a home field game.
Right, but I'm like,
But I want that one.
I'd rather them lose this game than the Buffalo game.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's why I'm
100%,
saying if the loss
100%.
comes now and this is where we need to reset, instead of winning this game,
Yeah,
going into
yeah.
the bye, now we're going into the bye really cocky,
Yeah.
right? Because we just ripped through a whole bunch of teams. We're now 11-2. We're feeling ourselves. maybe we're not dialed in as much as we need to be in this bye, and then we come out to Buffalo and they smash us. That is what can set this team back.
I think we've watched this team, and a few times we thought that would happen. It hasn't happened yet.
Vrabel's got
him all.
He's got the pulse of everything.
So,
Dude,
beginning of the year, I probably would have feared this game against Buffalo. The way they're playing under Sean McMorron.
you love that
Wow,
guy.
that's a great nickname.
That's your next Joel.
He's
That's
so,
the first
it's
guy
so-
on his list of hate that's not
It's
athletic.
so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Well,
What
he's
he's
a
doing, he is single-handedly dismantling the Buffalo Bills, and they are just continuing the downward slide with an MVP quarterback. And their running back is one of the best in the league. He gets 16 carries against Houston. He's the only one that was gaining any yards for them, right? And you don't give him the ball.
He probably doesn't have him on his fantasy team.
But that's just a long list, and we got to keep this moving. But I want to talk like dumb coaches. We saw. I mean, you get Zach Taylor, the Bengals last week. Why he didn't call a timeout at the end of the game before it goes to 2-minute warning? Like, what are you doing? There was mistakes that whole game. You get Sean McDermott, complete idiot in this Bills game. Like, what?
You forget about that because it was Thursday, too.
Yeah, you cost your team the way that you played this game to the Texans. You lost to the Texans.
Yeah.
And Davis
CJ
Mills.
Stroud, right?
But you lost to David Mills. David Mills put up 23 points.
but that
Hey, he's
defense.
3-0, man.
Yeah. That defense. Whew,
Oh,
fast,
maybe
huh?
CJ Stroud needs to take a seat, huh?
Justin Elwood chimes in. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the show. It was Justin Elwood eccentric, right? Is that what it
Sure.
means?
Yeah.
He chimes in. Can we stop pretending Will Campbell is prime Jonathan Og?
Nobody is.
Ogden?
But he's
No,
as
but
a rookie, he's solid.
A lot
been
of people
solid
have
as a rookie.
pushed him up. I think a little bit more than what he is right now. But I think so many people thought he was going to be dog shit. His arms were too small.
Yeah. They didn't
so
think he'd
now,
be a left tackle.
I think it's caught, people other than us who could care less about his arm length. We're on record all the time saying that he's going to be pretty good. And I think that he's been very solid as an offensive lineman. And I think if he continues this trajectory, Justin, he may get there. But yes, he's not there right now.
And even if he doesn't, if he's solid, it's a lot better than what everybody thought he was going to be.
Yeah,
Because people were projecting him to be a guard.
Already a guard, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been damn good.
Yeah, serviceable. Very serviceable.
If he's similar to like a Matt Light for his career, I'd take that.
Yep.
Solid B+. The other thing is, you also lost your right tackle and your left guard. So now you're relying on your 6th, 7th, and 8th linemen.
Right. That's going to be a need in the offseason.
Yeah. It was a need in this season.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he need every season.
Yeah.
So
that's the part that's kind of like a kick in the dick right there.
yeah.
Just rely on that strength, which was your best lineman. And even if he's a B+, he was still better than what we had.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And he's a leader, too.
Yeah.
He's probably the communicator as well, because those guys got to communicate up front as well. Blocking here, audibling into different protections, stuff like that. When you get to your 6th, 7th guy, communication
What do they
breakdown.
know? Right.
It's the communication breakdown as well, too,
Yeah.
which is huge as well, especially with McDaniels at that level. So, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out Monday night.
So-
I'm a little nervous.
To put a ball on that, how many games do they need to win to get to the 1 seed, you think?
I
13?
thir-
The
13
one seed in the
I
AFC,
think
I
they're going
don't-
to be better than 13 and 4
I
14?
think you just got to be Buffalo again.
3 lots.
to get
Well-
to the number 1 seed of the whole thing. Indy in Denver.
Well,
Indy has proved. Sorry, Dave.
No,
I
go
think I
ahead.
might steal your thunder here,
Yep,
but
no,
Indy has
it's-
proved that their coach is going to hold them back because this week he completely blew this game to the Chiefs. You're up 20-9. You go 3 straight 3-and-outs. You only give Jonathan Taylor 16 rushes. I don't know why you guys think we all like Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones isn't the secret, the magic, whatever to the success of the Colts this year.
No.
It has been feed that ball to
Jonathan
Taylor.
Taylor and
when Taylor needs a rest, throw the ball a couple times, but keep pounding the ball. You're up 20-9, go 3 straight 3-and-outs, and you're passing in these plays. What are you doing? You have the best running back in the game.
And a great line.
Right. Hammer that ball. The Shane Steichen completely proved this week in the loss to the Chiefs is for lack of a better word, a complete fucking idiot.
Jeez, that's wow.
Because it pissed me off.
Aggressive.
Not
Yeah.
only
he's angry.
that, Jonathan Taylor is on all my fantasy teams.
And the truth comes out.
Hold on. It gets better. I beat him by 2 points.
I love it.
And Jonathan Taylor could have got those 2 points easily if this coach wasn't an idiot.
You're up 20-9. Why are you not hammering the ball with Jonathan Taylor?
It's uncharacteristic because he's been on point all year.
Yeah.
As a football coach, Rye, the football guy.
Well, it's the NFL.
But really,
Does this frustrate you watching these games and being like, dude, I can outcoach this guy?
No, because I'm always sympathetic to the coaches because it's all scenario based within the team structure. He knows his players better than us.
Right, but aren't you watching it?
Do they?
Hope so.
Do they, though?
But aren't you watching, like, why would you do that? I wouldn't do that. I would do this. I see it with baseball all the time. Like, why are you doing this?
It's scheme. Well, it's like, why did they run the ball?
Why are you favoring these NFL coaches that suck, Ryan?
I know. A lot of the time, they take what's given.
Yeah?
Ryan, let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
You're a semi-professional football coach.
You guys are right, but all right.
You're up 20-9.
I run the ball.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor in your backfield. You're handing the ball off.
Second down is 7. Why are you throwing a 30-yard bomb to a wide receiver that has 2 people on him?
I was going to say, does he have one-on-one coverage? Does the safety cut in the box? Does he
Still
put the game away with a touchdown? But no, I hike the ball with like 5 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah.
I milk the shit out of the clock, and I run the fucking ball.
That's it.
I get behind Quentin Nelson, and I run the ball.
Yes.
And Jonathan Taylor can break an 80-yard touchdown at any point
All
in the game.
year he has been.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you know
give
how
him
many
the damn ball.
You know how many fantasy points an 80-yard touchdown would have been? Whew.
Yeah.
I know. I would have lost.
To go back to that question, I think
It would have been 14.5 in my league.
I think you need 14 wins at least to get that number 1. Because I think the Broncos have the tiebreaker with us. At one point they did if we had similar records, but because we haven't had our bye yet, we have 1 win on the Broncos.
And I'll be honest, I don't see Denver. Like they still have to go to Kansas
They have
City.
to go to Kansas City.
That's a tough one. I don't. The way they're playing.
They are a little fun.
So the Denver has Commanders on Thursday night. Next week they have Las Vegas Raiders. Then they have Green Bay comes to Denver. Jacksonville comes to Denver. Then they go to Kansas City. And then the Chargers come to Denver.
All right, but they're all games in Denver,
Right.
which favors Denver.
You get the Jaguars that are. You never know what you're
You
going
don't
to get.
know what.
They're
Yeah,
kind of good
exactly.
on the road now.
Yeah, but
I don't know what Trevor
Denver's a
Lawrence is
different
going to
animal,
do.
Same thing with the Packers. You never know what
Yeah,
you're going to
yeah.
get. So
Packers are going to need
You kind
that
of
win.
do
That's-
with the Packers. You're going to get a defensive battle, and their offense sucks. Jordan Love isn't all that great. Not as great
Bo
as
Nix ain't
everyone
really that
thought.
great either.
he's
Bo Nix,
always going to choose Bo Nix over Jordan Love.
Bo Nix comes alive when he needs to. That's what I've noticed with him this year.
He's got this man crush on Bo Nix.
And I don't. I
Must be
didn't
the
like
short
him
game.
coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
He
He's like
also
an old
loves
man.
J.J. McCarthy
He does.
and Drake May and Trevor Lawrence.
I
And,
don't like Trevor Lawrence. I tried to like Trevor
Wilson.
Lawrence.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Tommy Hodson.
Yeah, guy hates Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Geno Smith.
It all started with Steve Groban.
Lamar Jackson.
My God.
Jalen Hurts. Just,
Oh.
We going to Bruins now?
All right, we are running. There's a couple more things I wanted to get to with football. Lately there's been a football center show. Everybody loves football. There's a lot of meat on the bone every week. And one of the things that I feel that we should discuss this week because of just the hatred that Dave lies about with this guy and says that he likes him is Sanders gets his first win.
I'm pretty sure I called for him to be the starter like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And you guys laughed at me.
All right, Justin chimes in. Yes, you're right. Mama Snogov does not approve of all the F-bombs. Yes, Justin. He remembers. You know, I got very passionate, and then I got the F-bomb coach over here. So
He can edit it for the YouTube.
Yeah.
What you watch.
All right, so Shador Sanders, first win.
yeah. How do you think he looked out there?
I didn't see much of the highlights.
Yeah, the highlights are forced down your throat.
Yeah.
The highlights and lowlights.
I heard more of him like talking. It seems like that's what they put out there.
Yeah.
He sounded like a little excited and maybe
He
like a
made
little
some
too
good
over the
throws.
top.
He seemed like a game manager.
There was a long play that his receiver got the ball knocked out of his hands at the end of it. It probably would have led to points for Cleveland, but the receiver slowed down and wasn't paying attention. That guy came behind him and punched the ball out.
Yeah. I just feel like it's kind of unfair that people don't like him because of his father. right?
It's more his
arrogant.
I think
his
it's
attitude.
arrogance.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
arrogance, and I honestly don't think his arrogance is that bad. I just think it's.
There's a lot of
I just think
lot of
it's-
things.
Yes,
They retired his number, and he won
how-
like 9 games in his career
it's
at
mistimed
Colorado
confidence.
State.
and it's mistimed
Or Colorado.
mispointed hate. Like, why do you hate Sanders? Because Colorado retired his uniform. Sanders has got nothing to
But
do
people
with.
just do.
But I get that. But he's got nothing to do with Colorado. Like, what is he supposed to not show up? No, because then everyone would give him crap about not showing up.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to downplay it? And it's funny with Sanders. There's no way that he could have approached that situation. If he would have downplayed it, they would have given him crap for be like, "Oh, you don't care about this. You don't think anything of it. This is an honor." There was no way for him to
No,
win
if
that.
they want to retire your number, by all means, right?
Right.
Like, yeah, that's
Like, that's not his fault.
No, it
Back
wasn't
on
his fault.
Colorado. I know we think that, Dave.
I just feel like
Generational.
it was definitely his personality that they didn't like, and the whole
You got your watch on, don't you?
I do have my watch on.
There you go, Sanders.
but
I bet you his watch is a
the
little
whole
more
thing
expensive
with
than mine.
coming out and saying there's certain teams we won't play for.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
And
So I
when
can
you
see
start
that.
doing
Yeah.
shit like that,
Hey, Eli Manning did it.
Yeah, and that was stupid.
yeah,
when he did
and it was awful.
Yeah.
what
Well,
he did,
was a
but
number one pick without a doubt.
Yeah,
Sanders thought he was.
yeah.
Does he get another one?
Another win?
Another win.
Yeah.
That Browns defense is pretty good.
All he has to do is manage the game
they're ridiculous.
and make
Yeah.
a few throws. Like that off-platform throw where he was rolling right. That was an impressive throw. That was an NFL throw. And it's not like his arm is extremely strong. He's accurate, and he showed that out of the pocket. So he has some intangibles, and he's smart enough to control the game, make the right call, put the Browns in a position to win. Is he
Consistency.
coachable enough to do it, though?
Yeah.
Sounds
At
like
that level.
I know he's kind of arrogant, but he's probably a pretty smart football guy. He grew up with his father being one of the best players of all time.
His father is an intelligent football
Yes.
guy. He's very intelligent.
High IQ.
Yeah. But
I'm not hating on the guy.
does his personality clash? Do you think the coach likes him, Stefanski?
Probably not. Because
Or doesn't like the idea, or is he just threatened by him?
imagine like Bailey Zappi having all this arrogance. It's kind of rough.
Or
for a
is he
coach.
threatened by? Is he threatened them?
That's kind of what it's like.
Bailey Zappi did have that arrogance.
Yeah, but not like this. Not like this.
Is Stefanski just a little threatened by him because the perception of maybe his father coming in and taking the team over?
Just the media circus that's around your team.
He's a pretty reserved guy.
Right.
Team guy. I think Stefanski's a good coach.
Good coach. He's made it to the playoffs with mediocre teams.
See, I feel like Stefanski needs to
You hate him too?
he needs to hand the offense to like an actual offensive coordinator and let him handle, because that offense has been terrible since he's been there. They haven't been able to get a quarterback going there. They've had like 40-something quarterbacks in the last 20
42.
years or something.
42.
It's ridiculous. I mean, he puts together that defense is nasty every year. Miles Garrett's got what? He's five sacks short of the record with
Already.
7 games to go.
Yeah.
He's had 2 games where he's had 4+ sacks. I mean, that guy's just ridiculous. And that defense is just solid. They haven't been able to put anything together because their offense sucks. No matter who they put out there, their offense sucks. And he needs to step aside and get an offensive coach to just be like, here, you handle it, because I can't. So that's my thoughts on them.
Justin thinks that Sanders looks like a less athletic Jacoby Brissett. Is it actual athletic or athletic?
I don't think Justin's in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He watches the show.
I'm sure he'll pick up on it real quick.
Well, Jacoby is not mobile, though he did run for a touchdown almost this week.
Almost?
Almost.
He rumbled.
Did he
for one in a
did he
way.
stumble in or something?
You want to talk about something just putrid that happened this weekend? How about the Eagles blowing that 21-point lead to the Cowboys?
I laugh.
You don't hear that often.
Yeah.
So I was saying this yesterday to an Eagles fan. I was like, you really can't feel too bad about this loss, because at least Dallas went out and made trades to improve the spots where they sucked, and that was on defense. Their offense is good. They can put up points. They're not great. I'm not a huge Dak Prescott guy,
Go
but
figure.
But CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens have been unreal, and they can score. So adding to the defense, it's made a difference in the last few weeks for Dallas. I'm still not a fan of Dallas, but you got to respect them. They improved.
Dak is quietly creeping up in that MVP race. So
good for him.
He's had some great games.
Dak is a guy that puts up huge numbers in the regular season and then poopy pants in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Who knows if they're going to make it this year, though? NFC's hard.
I just feel like the league itself is not that great. That Dallas, if they put a win streak together, they could creep in. Beating the Eagles is huge for them.
You like them versus Kansas City on Thanksgiving? It's a big game.
Am rooting for them tomorrow.
His voice is so raspy and quiet. You're having. It sounds like to everyone you're having a private conversation behind my back with Dave.
Dave, what do you think? Sorry.
Oh, is this live?
The show's up here.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I know Dave's itching to get to this really exciting Bruins minute he's going to have because I don't know.
I'm not really itching
But,
for it.
Something did happen big in Boston sports.
With the
Boston Red Sox.
Oh yeah,
Cousin.
Your cousin is yes, that's right. It is your cousin.
We can go with it.
Yes.
Ryan
So
Grace.
Ryan's cousin Sonny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rye the football guy.
Yeah, Rye the wrestling guy. No, Rye. Sonny Gray traded to the Red Sox. I think I have mixed feelings because I want to see how the rest of the offseason pans out.
Because he was a stud 5 years ago.
No, he's been good. He's been good. He's not a number 2, but he's good. He's solid.
His ERA has gone up like a run per each year. It goes up one more run. So last year was 4.5. This year it'll be 5.5.
Last year was 4.28, but he won 14 games, and he struck out 200 batters, and he pitched 180 innings. That's a great number 3 pitcher.
I am happy that we have him. I'm happy that we didn't eat a lot of that salary. He's going to be a good addition to this pitching staff. That is not my argument. Well, I think the biggest concern that you and I have, and I think a lot of the people have that, and what's kind of crapping on this deal, is we're afraid that this is all they're going to make.
Yeah, this is a good deal if you go out and get Freddie Peralta. Right. This is a good deal if you go out and get Joe Ryan. And now you can go Crochet, Joe Ryan, Sonny Gray, Bayo, Conley Early.
But the word is, from the Red Sox camp, is that they're happy with Gray. Pitching staff is not their main concern right now, and they want to bat. And the scary part with wanting to bat is that I think they're going to go back after Bregman. And Bregman's not a bat anymore. We saw that last year.
He's not the big, scary bat.
Right. There's nothing
He's just the clubhouse guy that you want.
Yeah.
But
And you're going to pay for that if you want him. It's going to cost you a lot just to have him as like a player's manager type thing. You know, he's not coming here to, hit 330 and
I think the most frustrating part for Red Sox fans is you're about 3 or 4 pieces away from being a legit World Series contender. You bring in Joe Ryan, you re-sign Bregman, you sign Pete Alonso, you're there.
But I don't think so.
You're there. I think you're there.
Paul Caulfield, a friend of the show, we text back and forth. He's always things, and he's all about Ryan or Scooble coming here.
Scooble's not going to come.
I don't think either of these two guys are coming here.
Yeah.
We're going to have to look for something else. I'm sorry. I don't think Ryan's going to come here. And if he does come here, everyone around here is going to be pissed with the pieces that we're going to have to trade to get him.
There's a chance Freddie Peralta, last year with Milwaukee, I can see Jaron Duran and pieces going to Milwaukee, Freddie Peralta coming here with a 1-year deal, them trying to re-sign him. He's your number 2.
Okay, so you get him, and there's another name that I could see coming here. You've mentioned him before, Dylan Cease.
Dylan Cease is a free agent. I don't know if he'll come here because they're going to have to pay.
Right, but I think if there's going to be another ace added, it's going to be like those are the names.
Yeah, I'd be happy with either one of them.
The other two, we're not getting Ryan. It's not going to happen. That chance to get Ryan was last trade deadline. We didn't meet what they want. Minnesota decided to pull back because they know they have a stud. They know they need a few more pieces, and they can contend in that division. It's not going to happen. Scooble, nope. Why would they get rid of him? He's been Cy Young twice in a row. They have money to spend. They're actually going after players to build around him. Those guys are gone. Stop focusing on those guys. The guys that we're looking at is what you just mentioned.
And Hunter Green's name pops up quite a bit, too. So when you think Red Sox, you have to think cheap.
Right.
What can they get on like the last year of a contract so they can maybe try to get a deal on the deal before the guy hits free agency? Right. So, but you need another starter, like a legit starter. So we'll see what they do. So do I like Sonny Gray? Yes. If this is it for the pitching staff, I'm not happy with the move.
And that's what we thought about Giolito last year when they signed him. We're like, this is nice, we liked it, but this couldn't be it. And then later on, we got Crochet, and we were like, okay, now this works.
I mean, is there anyone out there that's had 3 Tommy John surgeries that we can get real cheap that was really good at one point?
Shohei's had 2.
I know.
I don't think we're getting Shohei.
Maybe after a 3rd Tommy John.
Yeah. So,
and Justin, slot Mayer for going for the bat, slot Mayer at 3rd and trade for Marte and sign Alonso.
that would work.
There have been trade packages I see floating out there. I mean, I know it's just MLB pages, nothing serious, but you know, I like what people have put together for Marte. I would love to have Marte and sign Alonso.
Alonso's looking at from the Mets 3 years, $102 million right now. That's what the Mets offered him. So that's $34 million a year. So I'm thinking already that's probably more than the Red Sox want to pay him.
Yep.
Which is sad because I feel like you get the right-handed bat at Fenway, first baseman. You need all that,
right?
And they're not going to pay that.
No,
I don't think.
All right, Dave, it's your time to shine.
Take a timeout.
And now, the Coach's Corner with David Nishulo.
I mean, does it have to be Bruins or?
Dave, we're running out of time, and we still have the Celtics to get to. We got 9 minutes left of the show.
Talk about with the Celtics, so
tough West Coast road trip.
Yeah, to say the least. Not great. Not the end of the world, but Morgan Geekie, what is going on with this guy? 17 goals.
Yeah,
I think is he leading the league? He's got to be right there with McKinnon, right? It's pretty impressive what he's doing. Pasta still putting up points.
And I know Tony's not here, but news that had just popped out. We just talked about Dylan Cease. Right-hander Dylan Cease and the Toronto Blue Jays are in an agreement on a 7-year, $210 million contract pending a physical. Thank you, Paul Caulfield.
$30 million a year. So.
Thanks for ruining Mike's night.
Yeah, thanks. So, all right, back to the Bruins.
So I was looking...
and that's our Bruins Minute.
Yeah. Swayman's save percentage is almost 91, so playing fairly well this year. Some bad losses, but much better in the last, month? I don't know. They play the Islanders tonight, then the road trip's over. We'll see how that one goes. Islanders are up and coming. They got that kid Schaefer, the number 1 overall pick.
Yep.
He's putting up numbers like ridiculous. They're talking about Bobby Orr type stuff with him. It's pretty impressive. Yeah.
He's gone. You can sit forward.
This kid is...
I'm not going to say much.
This kid's legit.
Do you need to go to the bathroom with Tony?
Not a big hockey guy?
He's a football and wrestling guy.
Football and wrestling.
I like NBA too, and college basketball. I only have so much bandwidth, Dave.
Sorry to hear that. Basketball. Ugh.
What do I? Larry Bird?
Nah, but I don't know. I'll watch them tonight because it's an earlier game. This West Coast
on right now.
trip.
It's Detroit's leading at half, I believe it is.
No, I'm talking Bruins. They're at 7 in New York. No, the West Coast trip, they were 10:30 starts. I'm not watching any of that. No. I see some highlights. I see Morgan Geekie just scoring goals, and I'm like, oh, this is great, But
Didn't
that's
catch
it.
any of it.
No, like I said, highlights.
Can we finish out the show bashing Jaylen Brown?
They're actually playing right now.
Why not?
Yeah.
They're playing the...
Has he,
Detroit, right?
has,
Home
he,
against Detroit.
has he wiped
Home
his
against
painted
Detroit?
on hair off on anyone else lately?
Did you hear his latest comments?
With Tracy
So right now we're
McGrady.
losing to the Pistons, and for everyone who hears this later, they're going to be like, "What are you talking about?"
What's the score?
60 to 59.
60 to 59.
All right, so they're in it.
Did you hear his latest comments?
No, I don't really pay attention
Tracy
to...
McGrady was the reason that he stayed here in Boston.
Why bring this up?
What's that even mean?
Why? I don't...
Yeah, what does that mean?
Guy, you should just...
Shut up?
I want to articulate my words here and calm down my fumingness with this guy, because you got paid an absurd amount of money.
At one time, He made the most. Yes.
But you had
Thank you. That's a tough word.
you had a choice to leave.
Yes.
You don't like it here in Boston. The fans are too hard. You can't get your businesses off the ground because Boston's so racist. You had trouble buying your house. You didn't want to stay here. You didn't want to be at number 2. You didn't fit in right. Nothing was going your way. You wanted to be the alpha. And then you took the money.
Yeah.
So you know what? Shut up.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it like shut up and play basketball, but shut up and play basketball. You got your money. If all these things were that important to you, then you could have left.
Both. Yes.
But you saw green. Yeah. You swallow. So you can't. You don't have a leg to stand on anymore.
Well, and the other thing was the fact that it was the highest,
right.
So he could say to people, "I'm the highest paid guy in the league," and it was like, you could have taken like $3 or $4 mil less and gone somewhere that you would supposedly happy
because you're so unhappy here.
Yes.
Everyone is so like mean here.
And that's why people hate athletes. Like, you're making $50, $60 million a year.
That's
you took the money. You could have left. You could have went to Atlanta, but you took the money because there was more money, because the Celtics could pay you more than any other team. But now you're kind of like rubbing that in our faces.
Right. Like, can you remember a time, we're just going to go to since he signed that contract, that there has been anything positive come out of this guy's mouth?
About Boston?
Right.
No.
Other than, like, him and Bill Nye the Silence Guy, has there anything positive come out about anything? No. Has he been happy about anything?
And he talks about playing with Tatum. He's had to give up a lot of his roles and, like, things he can do on the court.
Like, right now, we're
right now, you should be showing us. Right. We're a 500 team. You're not really showing us.
Quiet, and people everywhere are like, oh, quietly, he's having an MVP season. I go, no, I said this before. I mean, if you look at stat-wise, yeah, Ryan, he's having a damn good season. But I pointed this out before. It's fake. Because when teams want to guard him, they shut him down. Right now, it's the way for the Celtics is single Brown. If he gets his 35, that's fine. But make sure we shut down White. Make sure we shut down Pritchard. Make sure, Jaylen Brown, at the end of the game, if it gets close and we need to guard him, he's going to turn the ball over. If we need to double Brown, he's not going to know what to do because his eyes are only on the basket. Every once in a while, though, he makes a great pass. Don't get me wrong. He makes a great one every once in a while. But the 5 before that, no. So
more
it's just
turnovers in a bakery.
Yeah, exactly. You took the money.
And he almost has an untradeable contract at this point because I don't think
it's the NBA. Nothing's untradeable anymore.
I know they would have.
You're stuck in your NHL minute.
Yeah.
No, it's just who wants him for that money.
They would take him.
There are a lot of teams.
Like there are.
I bet you Sacramento would love him.
People took James Harden. People took Ben Simmons.
Charlotte wants to get rid of get rid of Ball.
It's a weird league. It's different. Because someone else has a contract that they're trying to get rid of, and they can match it up with Jaylen's.
3 teams, 4 teams.
Then make the move.
Yeah.
The Celtics don't want to make the move.
I rather just stink.
Get them out of here.
Yeah. I hope we don't make the playoffs and we get in the lottery, and I can watch the lottery.
It's a historically pretty loaded draft, they say. So
yeah, but it's the Boston Celtics, so they could stink. They could fall all the way, and we'll get the number 12 pick.
Yeah.
We've had pretty good drafts. We had pretty good luck.
We got lucky with Danny Ainge and the Tatum. The Brown draft, everyone forgot. We should have been higher. We fell to that pick.
Thank God we did.
Right.
Because that was Ben Simmons and then Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, but we've been Celtics fans for a very long time.
The one that killed us was a Tim Duncan one. We ended up with pick number 5, Jeff Green, and then we traded that to
no, that wasn't the Tim Duncan one. That was the Kevin Durant one.
Kevin Durant.
Yes.
And we lost the Tim Duncan one.
We lost the Tim Duncan one as well.
We ended up drafting Chauncey Billups and Ron Mercer.
Yes.
3 and 6.
Yeah.
I remember that draft.
Chauncey turned into a champion.
Keith Van Horn, number 2 out of Utah.
Dave, I bet you liked him.
Who was number 3? Chauncey. Number 4 was Antonio Daniels. Number 5 was
Mercer. Mercer was
5, and then Tony Batty was 6.
Yeah. We've just got very lucky in these last couple drafts because we were able to outsmart the Lakers
Danny Ainge.
and the Sixers.
Danny Ainge.
And the Nets hooking us up with that billionaire Russian
right?
Maniac.
That's good.
Prokovac, whatever his name
is. On that note,
we're out of here, right?
Happy
nice job,
Thanksgiving,
Ryan.
everybody. Have a great night out there, and we'll see you
Be
all
safe,
next
everyone.
week.
All right, check you later.
Bye.